good. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. Got here the former champion Mickey Bay. Mickey got a fight day coming up in Philly, man. How's training camp going? How is it, man? So, are you gonna be before your fighter David, or are you gonna be after him? What's Oh, you're the main event. That's what's up. Of course, of course. What am I saying? And to the Danny Garcia event as well. What's your thoughts on that? Right. Double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome, man. Um, so tell me, what was the reasoning of linking up with Danny? That's awesome. Do you know anything about your opponent? How many knockouts? Hmm. I like this. I like this, man. And what's the date on that? 2300 Arena, I believe. That's what's up, man. What's the track? What's the game plan? Obviously you have like a plan. What is your plan with Danny? That's awesome, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait uh to see what you got left, man. I want. I like. I am the only one who I can hear you, but maybe the audience can't. Everyone in the chat, let us know if you guys could hear. If you can hear me, or if you can hear Mickey. If you can't hear us, let us know who you can't hear. Maybe we start off the live all over again. Um, Well, just have you come in and out, but let us know what's going on in the chat. Can you guys hear us? Mic check, mic check. Mickey, give him a mic check. Mm, right. Is it me or is it Mickey or is it both of us? Let us know. Can't hear him. Yeah, come out and come back in. Yeah, come out and come back in. Yeah, can't hear. Can't hear Mickey. Yeah, they can't hear you. I can hear you. Can't hear Mickey. All right, say less. We're gonna see if he can come back in. Let us know what's up. Let us know what's up. Hit the like button as well, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. It's fight week. Tank Davis, Roach, solid card from top to bottom. Can't wait to discuss this with Mickey when he comes in. And I also have the chat uh, as well. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me as well. Let me know. And then also Mickey's on his way back. Let's get a mic check, Mick. See if they can hear you.
Wait, hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Let's see if the audience can hear you. Um, Let us know if you guys can hear both of us. We can hear you. Okay.
Y'all hear me
And
now?
nah, not yet. Hold on. I gotta see if the people can hear you. Okay, we Gucci. Yeah, everyone's
All
saying
right,
yeah now. All
okay.
right, we in the building. All right, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. If you in the building, man, it's fight week. Tank Davis and Roach. We got my man Mickey Bay in the building. Um, obviously, Mick, I gotta do a recap because people are just
Yeah, yeah,
wasn't able
yeah.
to hear you in the beginning, but you're gonna be fighting next week in the 2300 arena with Danny Garcia Promotions. What does this fight mean to you, and how's training camp?
It mean a lot. I'm just blessed and thankful. I'm glad I took care of myself and took care of my body, or I wouldn't even be able to do this. At my age, at 40, 41 to be exact. But I feel good. I put the work in, stayed disciplined. Even when I wasn't fighting, I was around the sport. I was training, fighters and stuff like that. But it mean a lot, for me to be able to seal a little legacy before it's over with. During my prime, I was having a lot of problems, me and my manager, so I wasn't able to fight for years, years and years. I had world titles and could never fight. I went 3, 4, 5 years without fighting. Just from the nature of the business. But I'm glad that everything circled back around, and Danny got a chance to see me in the gym, spar with some former world champions, and I proved myself pretty much in the gym, showing that I still got it. So at the end of the day, I get a chance to make some good, seal the deal, make some more money, make some more good investments, and be smart. Because sports is a short window. So you got to be smart, like, because you can make 50 million in boxing, or 20 million, 100 million, but if you're not smart and it's gone, you can't get it back. So that's what happened with a lot of like athletes and entertainers and stuff like that. So I'm just being real conscious every step of the way to know, I got to be smart first and foremost. So whatever, every step, everything got to be calculated.
Good point, man. Well said on that. Well said. So, do you feel like you gotta make a statement next week? Do you feel like that's what you have to do, or do you feel like just being in the ring? I mean, I know you had a fight not too long ago. Um, didn't know if that got the cobwebs out, or is this the one that's gonna really get those cobwebs out?
Yeah, this would be the one. Yeah, those I kind of went down to Mexico a couple times just to get in the ring, but yeah, this fight is more. It's a real fight. It's my first U.S. fight in almost 5 years. Um, but yeah, I'm a competitor. So like I say, the main thing that I want to do is just show, like, damn, he a freak of nature, and at the same time, it should show people not to be scared to chase a dream, because most people don't do stuff because they worried about failing, or they worried about what people think. But at the
Yep.
end of the day, you never know what you can do. You just got to put your best foot forward, and that's what I'm gonna do. And my goal is to try to become the oldest world champion in the history of boxing under the middleweight division, and just get in some big fights and some entertainment fights.
What division you said again?
This fight is at one. It's a catch weight between 130 and 135.
Okay.
So I'll fight at either one of those weights, whichever opportunity is the smartest and the best for me.
Once upon a time, he was supposed to fight Tevin Farmer. It seems to me he's getting that rematch with William
Yeah,
Cepeda.
man. You see, he got 3 good ones in 8 months. So you know, um, like I say, it's an individual sport. It's all in the person. Everybody was saying he was done, and everybody was saying he was done, and this and that. And you see, he dropped dude, and he pretty much got robbed to the guy. I didn't see it, but I saw the highlights. But I'm saying they were saying Zepeda was a monster, which don't mean that he not. But I'm saying everybody different, man. You got some people that's just different, and I know that I'm different. Like, a lot of people will say they inflict their fears on me, but you can't do that. Like, we'll just wait and see. Nobody know my story but me and what I can do. But people around me know what I could do. Obviously, Danny put me on for a reason. He saw and he believed in what he saw. So I'm gonna just do my best.
You around Scooter as well, or is he over there with Bozy now?
Uh, you said what?
You still are you there with Scooter as well?
I was seeing him. I was seeing him out there in Philly a lot. Yup.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Speaking of that Tevin Farmer and William Cepeda fight, what do you think? Who you think wins the rematch?
I think he should be able to get the rematch. Him being the smarter fighter, I think that he probably gonna have a switch it up and do something to win the fight this time. I think he probably get this one.
Okay, I like this. I like this. So we are here, fight week once again. Smash the like button, double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices. Let's get this live lit. Refresh the super chats. We got Mickey Bay in the building. Tank versus Roach. Also, we have Subir Matias. Gonna be fighting also in Puerto Rico for the IBF Eliminator. Um, against Venezuela. So yeah, that's going to be interesting as well because he's going to be going after Richardson Hitchens right away. So it looks like we'll be watching if Sudan Matias is successful tonight. We will be seeing obviously Richardson Hitchens and Suban Matias. What do you think about that fight if that fight ever happens?
I got Richardson winning.
You think it's a good fight in New York City?
Yeah, yeah, I think it's a good one. I put it like, man, listen, this is what I like about boxing. Styles make fights, and the better fighter can lose. That's how what boxing is about. You could be off that night, or something could happen. You know, um, but I got Richardson winning. Though Richardson is on the top of his game. He stay in the gym, and he real hungry and disciplined.
He's complaining a lot of the boxing world not giving him his props of his IQ and his defense ability on Twitter. Um, Do you feel like Richardson Hitchens gets that New York praise that he's the only New York champion, right? That praise with a guy like Subir Matias, a real opponent. Even though Liam Parra was a real opponent as well.
Uh, yeah, that was a good opponent. Yeah, yeah, but that's a good fight. Him and Matias. Yeah, that's a good fight. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But yeah, I think it's gonna take time. I'm sure New York gonna eventually embrace him. He just became a champion, so I'm sure down the road he's still young and got a lot of time. So if he keep doing what he's doing, then yeah, I think he can hold that mantle out there in New York.
Hmm. Now that we're talking about New York, let's continue, right? Obviously, this fight tonight with Tank and Roach in New York City. But in the same time, Turkey Al Sheikh has reached out and said, you know what, we're going to put Ryan Garcia, Rolly, Devin Haney Ramirez, and Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barboza in New York City for the people and the public to see. Man, tell me what you think about that move.
Oh, that's big. That's man, that's good. He changing the game. I don't see how I don't see how no anybody could say something negative about dude Turkey. Like, I mean, shit, what he doing is incredible. Like, boxing changed because of this cat. Like, man, he making it happen, and he not scared to let guys keep fighting. With him, you damn near could fight 3, 4 times a year. Uh, he don't have a budget. He don't have a cap. So, I like what he doing. I like that card though. That's a great triple header.
That's a strong card.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Lots of entertaining on that, and that's just 3 matches. We can imagine what else he's gonna do to that.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, man. Start from the top. What you think about Ryan and Rolly? Who you think wins that?
I think Ryan by knockout.
By
Yeah,
knockout.
Rolly kind of been on the down. He kind of been on the downslide a little bit. Like what he got stopped, what 2, 3 times straight or something. Yeah, but hey, on the business side though, shit, he getting his fights though. He getting them big fights. So it just go to show you, like I was just talking about. He getting the opportunities. That's what it's about. Getting them opportunities.
I mean, think about it. He's headlining. Look who's under the card. You got Devin and Ramirez. You got these are champions and former champions here. You know what I mean? You got Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barboza. Um, let's go there. Let's go with Devin and Jose Ramirez. What do you think about that matchup?
I yeah, I think that's a good match. Uh, yeah, that's a good match. It's a real super solid fight. Like that's a solid matchup right there. Yeah, that's a solid fight. Like a good. I mean, it's definitely a good gauge. You get through him in flying colors, and him and Ryan both rangy, and even though he more of a banger, but he gonna wake them senses up in Devin to where going into the Ryan fight, he didn't been some he didn't got in there with somebody that's gonna at least make you work for the win. Like Ryan, dude gonna make you work for that win. Jose Ramirez, like
I
he gonna make you work for that win. Like that dude come if he come how he normally fight, then yeah, he never really an easy fight. But Devin could beat him. But it's gonna be good to go into the Ryan fight. He's gonna be battle tested.
So that being said, do you think that's the perfect opponent? Leading up to a Ryan Garcia fight, interviewing Arnold Barboza, the guy that beat Ramirez, he believes Ramirez has a great shot of winning that fight.
What you say? The last part you just said.
Arnold Barboza, he beat Ramirez last and said that he believes that Ramirez has a big chance in this fight.
I mean, I think he could make it competitive. It's a good fight. I think as far as like his height and range, him and Ryan is pretty similar. Maybe like 5'10", 5'11" range, but he not as slick as Ryan. But at the same time, he gonna wake the fight up in Devin. The word, the competitiveness. You got to be real on your game and competitive to beat a guy like Ramirez. If he the Ramirez that he normally is, then he come to fight and he come to win. He ain't no kind of dude that lay down or nothing. He a veteran. He been pro for a while. Shit, that's a good match. That was a real good matchup.
What do you think about Arnold Barboza and Teofimo Lopez?
That's another good one. Yeah, man, the undercard is. I mean, they all three. It's a triple header, but them two fights to me the best fights. Ryan and Rolly more just entertainment, but like I mean, we already kind of see think Rolly got a punch on him, but them two matches more competitive. Ryan's Devin fight and
Ramirez.
Tiafico. Yeah, they both got good fights that they gotta earn. They gotta both earn to win.
Yeah. Who do you favor in those fights? That card.
Tiafimo and Devin.
Teofimo and Devin.
Ryan, Tiafimo, and Devin. Yeah.
All by decision.
No, Ryan by knockout. Um, I think Devin to win on a unanimous decision. I think Tiafimo. I don't know. You know what? Barboza could fight. I think that might be a split decision.
Mm.
But you never know, man. Tio wake up in a big fight, so who knows? But I see them three ball winning.
I like this. I like this. Now you saying that how I don't know how anybody can complain about Turkey Al Sheikh. Tank Davis has, and he's also made remarks, and lots of people in the media have left remarks as far as him in that last card. Hovering around the guy that does the scorecards, going real close to the ring, um, talking to them while the fight's happening.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh okay. Yeah, now that he deserved the criticism for that. But I mean, I thought, dude, from what I seen, I thought he won. I didn't see the whole fight, but everybody was saying that the other cat won. But it is what it is. But man, hey, dude, definitely putting on these cards though.
Right, right. Um, Speaking of that card, what you thought about Shakur Stevenson's performance? Ninth round stoppage against Josh Padley.
I didn't see the whole fight, but from what I saw, I mean, it wasn't nothing really to think. It was decent, but we want to see him but it ain't his fault, I want to see him and Tank fight next. I would like for Tank to sit down with Turkey, him and his team, because Canelo was saying the same thing. Remember, at first it's Turkey about Turkey. Now he got a 4-fight deal with him, so I think Tank need to Tank might can sit down with him and make something big happen, or sit his advisor down with him and make something big happen. But I would love to see him and Shakur fight.
Mm. Who do you think wins that fight?
It's 50-50. I can't really call it. It's kind of, you know, I don't know. That's why I want to see it. I don't like predictable fights. Yeah, I don't like predictable. I don't even watch predictable fights.
Mm.
That's why I didn't see them fights, that fight last week. But like Better Be Even Before, them type fights I like. I don't knock it though, because you can't fight high level fights every single fight. But I think you should be fighting high level fights at least 90% of the time, 85, 90% of the time. But if you do fight a mediocre fighter, at least entertain and get them out of there. It shouldn't be boring.
Right, right. That was one thing that Tank was talking about, was saying that he got hit a little bit in that fight, and that he didn't look good, in that fight. That people are sick of him. That people are sick of that boring stuff. That they're ready to stick him in there with the wolves.
Well, I think he the one to, he the one, only one I see right now, being able to negate that. So, I think after this fight, uh, shit, hopefully he wins in spectacular fashion. He'd be the favorite. I'm sure he might be the favorite on the odds.
What do you think about Keyshawn and Tank Davis?
I like the fight. I like that one too. After Shakur, I like that. I think he need to fight one of them though. I think Tank should fight one of them after this.
Um, do you
Or
think that that would?
I would like to see Keyshawn versus Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to see that. Or even Lomachenko versus Shakur.
How about Lomachenko versus Tank?
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it, but with Tank stuff be kind of far fetched. Like, I know if Lomach, I don't know. Tank, he kind of, well, I ain't gonna say on the other side of the street, but with Tank, I don't know, man. It's just a little different the way he picked, the way his fights come together. So it's kind of hard to just, with them, they all, if Loma come knocking, them fights to get done. But I think him and Keyshawn would be a good fight.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. We got over 310 people on the live, only 48 likes. This is how they do me, bro. I'm telling you, they can't just hit me with a quick 100 likes right now. You know what I mean? Like, show the love, man. Um, Nevertheless, let's get into this main event tonight, man. But no, actually, let's get into the poll. Let's see if people made enough votes here. Who's the best lightweight? 171 votes. Tank Davis, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson. They got 80% Tank Davis, baby. 80% Tank Davis. Is that what
I
you think?
think I think he earned that. Like, he definitely. I mean, he tanked Davis tonight. Everybody excited to see that fight. Like he earned that. Tank at the end of the day, shoot, Tank might be the number one. Uh, I mean, he definitely top two, probably most anticipated people to watch fight. Him, Crawford, and Canelo. I mean, them three, pretty much the three most anticipated fighters that you want to see fight that even the general public want to see.
Mm,
So I give him that. I give Tank that. I just want to see him. Well, honestly, to be real with you, this ain't even a bad fight because Roach could fight. So this still is a good fight that he fighting tonight. Like, you got to get in there and handle your business. Like, people think that Roach just coming
you
in and
coming
he.
in and out, Mick. I think it's like the
Oh, you hear me?
yeah, better, yep.
Yeah, like he got to earn the win tonight. People act like, dude, Roach just coming to say, all right, you got to hit me and you gonna beat me. Nah, he coming to win. This is a lottery ticket for him. This could change his life if he wins. So it's a good fight to me. I believe that Roach is gonna give it his all
Tell me why you think it's a good fight.
because they know each other. They real familiar with each other. They know each other real well, and I think that a lot of people fear Tank, but dude know Tank personally, so I don't think he got that fear in him. Like, how like he know him, so he don't fear him. He got that fear in him. So I think that he see. I mean, what they've been fighting since they was kids, right, with each other. So I think he gotta, but at the end of the day, it's no head here now. So you could believe in yourself 1,000,000% and still get knocked out, and you could be a great fighter and still get knocked out. So do seeing him fighting and going for the win. I could see that though.
You can see him going for the win. Do you
Yeah,
do you, do you, do you smell a knockout?
yeah, late. But I ain't. It's 50-50, man. I think this might be his first distance fight in the tank because I think if dude get late like 10, he looked like he in good shape, and from what I'm hearing, he trained hard and everything like that. So I think that if dude get late, he well. But with a guy like Tank, he like a shark. Once he smell that blood, it could be looking like it's finna go the distance. Then he lands something. He a great finisher. So that's really that's really what I'm waiting to see is how and if Tank can finish him. But the smart money is on Tank finishing him. Because he finished everybody. What he got? One decision, two decisions.
One.
Damn, one. Yeah. So it's hard to say that a dude gonna go 12 with him, but if it's one, this the most confident that I've been in a minute about somebody going uh 12 with him though.
The over some good money. So are you
Yeah, I like
planning
the
on
over. I
you
like him
planning
going over
are
8.
you betting the over?
Uh nah, I ain't gonna bet against Tank though. Yeah, I ain't gonna bet against Tank. Yeah, I got a couple other fights that I like a lot. I got a couple other bets I like though.
Okay, so we'll get into those. We'll get into those. Do you feel like Lamont got the punching power and the overall package to be able to keep Tank Davis at bay? I mean, it seems to me he's more of a close range, mid range type of a fighter. Yeah, I mean, how is that tailor made for Tank?
I ain't gonna say tailor made. Hold on one sec.
Because I don't expect him to be the same guy as an amateur when they were kids. So that's just my opinion. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Double tap the screen if you are on mobile devices. Did Mickey freeze?
No, I'm back. I'm back. I had to answer this little message, but so the question was, do I think that dude got what it take to enough power, this and that?
Yeah, I mean he's a close range and mid range fighter.
Well, I'm gonna say this. This how I knew dude could fight. I saw him spar with Shakur before,
How
and
was that?
he did good with him. I was impressed with what I saw. So, I knew. I'm like, damn, okay, this cat could fight. And I care that they must be cool with each other or something. But they look like, like they sparred a lot before. But I was impressed with what I saw. It ain't just about power as far as going the distance with Tank. It's about being able to have your strength physically in the late round. Because if Tank feel you get weak and he jump on you,
Yeah, yeah, audio in and out.
how about now? How about now?
Yeah,
Is it good? Is it good now?
yeah.
Hold on. All right, let me see. So I'll put it like this. It's gonna be how physically strong he is more than the punching power in the late rounds because Tank just know when you weak, he can feel it. And if he see you get weak and he'll jump on you, and then once Tank hurts you, man, he just know how to finish you. It's becoming like second nature to him. So you almost can't let Tank hurt you in the mid to late rounds. Like if Tank buzz you at the beginning, he not gonna really finish you yet unless he drop you or something. But Tank will let you off the hook early. But late, if he hurts you, it's a 95 to 100% chance he gonna get you out of there.
95% chance. Nasty word. Um. Okay. So tell me. Uh. Oh yeah, they said Mill City. You gotta turn off that loud ass dryer. Yeah, that's for sure. That shit going. It just hurt us. So yeah, we good. Um, Now, what other fight do you like on the card itself?
Uh, honestly, man, hold on. I like the what's dude named Puello and
And
the Gary
Martin,
fight.
that weighing, they look like they were really. I can feel
Yeah,
it. I can
yeah,
feel it.
all three good
Oh,
fights. Them all good 50-50 type fights.
I'm
It's,
into it.
it's a good card. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's a good card.
Ryo versus Gary Antoine. Who you got?
I got Gary winning that because
You
it's
got
for the
Gary.
title. Yeah, I got Gary winning this for the belt. He getting the second chance. Uh, I got him winning. I got Gary winning. I got him winning the fight.
Mm. How? How's he do it?
I don't know, man. He possibly could get a stoppage to the body, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he possibly could stop. He possibly could get to stoppage, but long as he don't force it, because he got sloppy with Puello. Because I thought he kind of beat Puello, if I ain't mistaken. I remember thinking that he won, but he got a little sloppy and anxious. But you know that could happen. That was his first title fight. I think he gonna learn from his mistake and get the win this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he get the victory.
This is gonna be big. This is gonna be big for him. What do you think about him as far as being champion among all those other champions? If he's successful tonight.
I like him and Hitchens in the unification.
Mm. Yo, yo, 140 pounds is gonna get really spooky. It's about to get real spooky. I can see it. I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah. Some good fighters
121, 122. Okay. So, what do you think about J Rock's fight with that dude Tellis?
Oh yeah, you know what? I gotta look at Tellers, man, because J Rock is sharp. He got experience, and damn, he was like plus 600 to 800, I think. You know what? I gotta check that out, man. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into that because you know, uh, J Rock, man. When he on fire, he on fire. He's sharp. So, and it was another one I saw. I gotta look at what's his name fight too. What's his name? He fought J Rock. J Rock beat him.
Oh, you talking about
The big
DC
middleweight. Yeah,
Swift.
I think one of
Swift
them could
Hurd.
pull the upset off.
You think the other guy can pull the upset?
No, I think that Jared Hurd and well, he might be a slight favorite, but I think Jared Hurd probably could win. And I got to look at J Rock opponent, but J Rock capable of winning.
Yeah, he is. But the dude that he's fighting is no joke. He's young. He's hungry. He's Cuban, and he can punch with both hands.
Yeah, but our Cubans always hungry.
Mm.
I told you that with Benavidez, even though dude is a dog, a Morel, but it's a difference. And these pros, like 4 round fight and 12 round fight, totally different.
Mm. Yeah. What do you think
But
about
I
Benavidez?
saw him, so I can't really say.
What do you think about Benavidez and Bivol?
I got Benavidez winning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so easily. Why
it,
you say that? Tell me.
because I think all right, because Benavidez he could box and he could fight, but I just think that he gonna put too much heat on. You're not gonna keep him off. See, the thing with Better Biev is that he could cut the ring off, but his punch selection, when he get to you, he lands a couple, one or two thud punches, but Benavidez putting 5, 6, 7 punches together, speed, power to the body, head. I don't see. I don't see. I don't see Bivol beating Benavidez, but it's a great fight. He will make it challenging though, because he got the jab, he got the movement. But Benavidez is just different right now, man. He definitely on top of his game. It's gonna be hard to beat that cat. I kind of gave Beterbiev more of a chance than Bivol with their styles, but I don't see. It's gonna be hard to keep for Bivol with that in and out style, and I don't really see him beating. I don't see him beating Benavidez. But
Mm.
Bivol is cold though. Don't get me wrong. I would. I would like to see Bivol and Morrell. Yeah, that's a good style matchup because they both pure boxers. Like I think that Morrell can beat a boxer like uh Bivol. I think that's a talk. That could be a toss up. But I don't see Benavidez losing for a minute. Like
Nah.
yeah, nah, not what he brings. He got that. His hunger level is different right now.
I can see what you're saying. I mean, he definitely do. He definitely is like a mean type of a fighter.
He mean, but he's smart too. Like he's smart. He got speed. He could box. He could box. He could bang. He loved the sport, man. And he real competitive. Like he's not even concentrate. He not even concentrated on just winning. He trying to destroy you.
True. 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 Um. So you want Tank to fight? You want Tank to fight Shakur next after
Yeah.
Lamont Roach?
Yup. Yeah. Yup. Next, I think that he should hear Turkey out, hear the cat Turkey out. I think they could make something happen. He get him a 3-4 fight with him.
Mm. Do you think with Shakur's hand injuries at this moment of time is a good time to pick up that Tank Davis fight next?
Is it good for Shakur?
Yeah. Would it be smart for him to go for that and his team to go for a Tank Davis?
Um, it depends when. If he get like maybe 5, 6 months, maybe so. But he just got to make sure that Shakur. He's got to make sure he get the best hand rappers and all of that. Like I try to tell these younger guys and them, you got all this money. Make sure that you paying to get your hands wrapped good in training, not just in the fight, because that's where you heard it at in the gym. But guys just letting people around them and they cousins and family member do. Now, I don't care if you got to pay a lot of money every time to get it wrapped. Do it. You got millions. You got to take care of yourself. No different than like a LeBron James doing. Like I don't care if you got to pay thousands every week. Whatever you got to do, keep them hands wrapped good.
And I hear you on that. That's why I'm mentioning is it smart? Because it's like everybody want to see the fight, but it's like, does it make sense, like, to do
It
this?
makes sense, especially for Tank. I would say,
Mm. You think he should go right for it? You think he might call him out after the fight?
nah, I don't. He the top dog, so I don't think he gonna call.
Also, you think he's capping? You think they, because he said he's gonna call somebody out.
He said it. Maybe Keyshawn. I don't know.
Why you say that?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was him, I would get Keyshawn while he don't have the experience.
What Floyd did to Canelo type shit. Hit the like button, y'all. We've been having over 350 people on the live. Hit the
Yeah,
like button.
yeah. I got like
Smash the like button.
10 minutes. I
So
got
you're
like 10.
saying if you would Tank, you will go and knock on Keyshawn Davis's door. You will call him out after the fight tonight, because of lack of experience.
Well, it won't look good him really calling him out, but I'll fight him though. Cause Tank is like he the top draw, so you can't call out a guy that just won the title. Now I like Keyshawn too. Like he an animal. I like him. He could fight. But I'm saying when you the draw, the biggest name in the sport, you don't want to call out somebody that just won the title. You get what I'm saying? You can't really call somebody out. Like it don't even look right calling out a dude that just won the belt with 12, 13 fights. Now Shakur, that'll send shockwaves if he call him out. If he say, look, let's do it. That's the only guy that's worth calling out. Other than that, he should just make his fight.
Mm. Yeah, I like it. I like this, man. We got and now. Will you be at the fights? Where you at? You in Vegas? You out here?
Vegas right now.
Oh, okay, okay. So you still training? You superly locked in.
Yeah, yup. But yeah, but Tank, yeah, man, I like to see him and Shakur maybe like what's this? March. I would
First.
say like in August
Mm.
in Vegas. Him and Shakur in Vegas in August. Don't fight. Yeah, I would say July or August in Vegas. Wait,
You
what Shakur? Yeah.
do you feel like you just want to see the outcome of the fight, or do you feel like that fight is really entertaining?
Oh, it's gonna be entertaining because I think Tank gonna make him fight, but at the same time, Shakur gone. They both got what it take to offset each other. So, and that's not think that Tank is still explosive. His offense is crazy. He got good defense. He's a smart fighter, man. Tank is a well-rounded fighter. Like he man, Tank Tank could honestly he could do it all. Ain't too much. I ain't. It's shit. Damn near he could do it all. He could box. He could fight going forward, backwards. He got defense. He fast. He got power. Shakur is more you. Shakur is more like you already know what he got. It's just that he got to turn that faucet up a little bit. Shakur not gonna just become a puncher overnight, but he could. He got speed. He accurate. He got great defense. Very good defense. Good timing. Uh, real sharp and real alert in the ring. So to be honest with you, I'd say it's a top three fight in boxing, possibly number one.
Mm. Top
I,
three to the top,
I
possibly
say,
number one.
of course, Terrence and Crawford is number one probably. I might push Shakur and Tank number two because they both nasty. I mean, they both is nasty. Like, don't we can't talk about who born this that man. Listen, the name of the game is boxing. Shakur is a pure boxer, man. He not nasty. It's hard to beat a dude like that. Hard to beat a dude like that, man. Believe me. Like, and I don't think we've seen the best of Shakur, and I don't think we've seen the best of Tank. Both of them so good that on that night, I think they're gonna have to go in a bag of tricks with each other on a whole nother level. But imagine if Tank stopped Shakur. If Tank was to stop Shakur, that'll put him way up in the. That'll put him up crazy on the now if Shakur beat Tank convincingly, but it wouldn't diminish either one of them. So this is what I would do if I was Tank. I would say, look, let's make the fight, and I want an immediate rematch if I lose. I want a rematch clause immediately. If I have the option to do immediate rematch, that's what Tank would do, if in my opinion. Get an immediate rematch with him. You might lose by split decision or something happen. You might have a bad night. Go ahead and hit him again.
Mm, mm. Finally, we got some color on the chat, man. Carlos Vargas, thank you for the $5. Mickey hit it right on the head with Tank. I got Tank. Tank can do it all. Shakur gonna have a perfect night to have a chance. Tank clips him.
Yeah, see, I can't call a winner. I don't know. It's so even, but that's what the fights that you gotta love though. Like when you don't know who gonna win, where you go into the fight and you say, "Damn, is Tank gonna clip him, walk him down?" But imagine this though. Imagine if Tank outboxed him. Because people forgetting that they think that Tank got to get a knockout. Tank got better offense. He got more in offensive bag as far as his combinations to where he might could win a decision and outbox Shakur. But Shakur can he might could keep Tank out to where Tank can't really hit him a lot, or he could land a big shot and he can't get another one off. Because one thing that I know for sure is Shakur defense is real. He got great defense. It ain't it's simple and it don't look like it's, but he got real good cat like reflexes. He got cat like reflexes, but Tank got that Tank know when a shot is open quick and he could get it there quick. So with Tank could see some shit. He could see three openings and get all of them in like 10 seconds.
Mm.
So he can hit you in the head if the body open up. He gonna get you in the body. Then the head open back up. He coming back over the top. And
Surgeon.
that's one of the best gifts you can have in boxing. He got an offensive bag that's crazy. Like honestly, him and Benavidez is probably the best. They got a real crazy, skillful offensive bag to where it's real sharp and fast. Like they know where to hit you and when to hit you at the right time.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they know when to hit you and where to hit you at the right time.
Instincts with accuracy.
Yeah, 100%. Dangerous, man. Tank dangerous though. Dangerous. Like you got to stay woke with that cat every second of the fight. Like you can't. He could change the fight around in the snap of a finger, and he could feel it. He could feel when he needs.
Luda grind.
He could give you some rounds. He can give you some rounds just to put you in his trick bag. He'll give you some rounds just to put you in the trick bag, and you get overconfident, and he just collecting this data on you, and then you getting weak. He feel you getting weak, and then he'll get you out of there.
Hear you breathing differently.
All of that, but
Luda grind hard. Thank you for the $2. He know Tank going to skillfully whip him. GTD. Thank you for the $2, bro. Really appreciate the donations, y'all. For real, for real. You was talking about that sparring with Lamont Roach and Shakur. You saying it was really good stuff. They were actually talking about, to Lamont, hey, if you win unification, and yeah, he would love to fight Shakur Stevenson. Watching that work under the lights, how do you see that fight playing out? Like, because a lot of people don't really talk about how good Roach is.
oh yeah, nah, he won't beat Shakur. I was just impressed because I never seen him box. I seen him, but I seen him with Shakur, and I seen what Shakur did to other guys in sparring. I seen Shakur work with Terrence, with Keyshawn, and all of them in the gym, and and I was impressed with the way that Roach worked with him, and and how he went skill for skill with him. I was impressed with him. I'm like, okay, he know what he doing in there. I know when the cat know what they doing in the ring, he know what he doing in the ring. He ain't dumb at all. Like he know what he doing in that square circle.
Tell me, what are the keys to victory for Lamont, or even keys to go the distance? I mean, what,
I'm
what?
this and we close it off. I might could get back with you though, but I gotta bounce. Maybe in 30 minutes or something. get back or 45 minutes.
Cool. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah. So tell me, what does Lamont Roach got to do to be successful in there and not get knocked out by Tank?
All right, I'm gonna be all the way real. He need to save it for the last half of the fight. He need to not. He need to concentrate on the first half of the fight, but don't spend it all the first half. You'd rather finish strong than front run and then run out of steam at the end. With Tank, you'd rather be strong on the back end of the fight because that's when Tank come at you. So at the end
Mm.
of the day, Roach need stay relaxed, stay calm, keep him at bay with his jab, time up, do what he got to do. But he need to make sure that them last 4 or 5 rounds is really the fight. With Tank, is them last 4 or 5 rounds is dangerous. So you gotta really look at them rounds as it being a 4 or 5 round fight at the end. The beginning don't matter. Tank don't care. He'll give you the first 2, 3 rounds almost. But Lamont need to make sure that he got his physical strength at the end. Physically. Like he need to make sure his legs is there, his body, his posture, all of that need to be there at the end.
And once again, your final prediction on the fight?
I got Tank either by like real late or decision.
Mm.
A close, fairly close decision. If it go to the cards, I can see it being like 8-4.
Damn, what does that do for Lamont Roach's stock going the distance and holding
Yeah,
a title at
I,
130
I
pounds?
think it'd be good for him. I think that he gonna steal some of them early rounds. But like I say, I don't think he should go overboard with it. He need to consider that Tank is waiting to the seventh and eighth round to really get going, unless he just happened to hurt you before that.
Mm. Mm. Jersey Cosmic, thank you for the $5. Couple things, Bay. Respect
Yeah,
for
you
being a
appreciate
warrior. Only split decision loss to top dogs. Make light work of Angel and Eubank. Say Benavides best in the
Yeah, you can
world
say
right
that.
now.
Hey, you can say that. I can't argue if people say Benavidez is the best fighter right now. He one of my favorites. But yeah, I got to roll though now, man. I'm gonna hit you in about 45 minutes. Maybe we could do another 30 minutes.
All right, brother.
Give
Sounds
me
good.
about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm gonna hit you.
All right.
All
All
right.
right, sounds good, man. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing. Let's see if we could get the call-ins, see what people got to say about this fight, picks, predictions, and some other good stuff. The card is great as well, so I wouldn't mind chopping it up with some peoples, man. Salute to everybody on the live that's tapping in. Also, I appreciate all the donations. It really, the support. I really appreciate the support. We're about to be climbing up to 40,000 subscribers and within 2 years, guys. So I really appreciate the support. Hopefully, you guys have really been enjoying this content since I've been on YouTube. And yeah, once again, man, tell a friend, tell a friend. Next week we got some more fights in Orlando. Belanga's back with Jermaine Ortiz, Jalil Jalil Hackett on the card as well. So Ammo Williams is gonna be fighting on the main event. Good. This card right here, guys. This card with Lamont Roach and Tank Davis. It's a nice card. Let's be. Is it worth $80 though? That's that's the big one, right? Um, a lot of people want to compare it to like Turkey Al Sheikh's cards, right? Because I don't know why everybody want to compare from fighter to fighter, coach to coach to promotional company to promotional company. Everybody want to compare something. But let's be real. This is a solid card. I mean, yeah, we had some solid fights last week. But is it worth $80? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm also gonna be letting people chime in right now. So if you guys want to call in, you can call in on Instagram. You can call in on Instagram. HLD in the house. What's going on, HLD? Smash the like button. We got over 280 people on the YouTube. Hit the like button. Show the love, man. It's free. It's free. Also, refresh the super chats, y'all. Let's get this live jumping. Um, what y'all think about the press conference? What you guys think about the weigh-ins? What you guys think? I mean, I know you guys have something to say. I got my man Pete right here. Call-ins are now available, guys, on Instagram. Mill City Boxing. Go right ahead. I got my first caller, Pete, in the building. What's going on, Pete?
Mills.
Hold on, before I get into it, right? I got a super chat with Major. Thank you, man. Here it is. The Have History Roach fights showcased a comfortable and calculated backward motion, not a panic retreat. Big difference. I got Roach. 11th round KO. Whoa, Major in the building. We got a Roach. We got Jamel Herring in the building. Jamel, that was a fire interview yesterday, bro. Fire interview. Everyone is going and everyone's talking about it. Pete, let's go. Talk to me. Thank you for the donations, Major. Really appreciate the donations, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Shout out to Jamel Herring as well, the champ in the building, man.
Yeah, Mill, you know what I say about my boy. Every time it's fight week with him.
Talk to me.
We are not leaving. Like what he said. Why did you bring everybody with you?
Oh man.
I'm letting it be known now. Last time Tank fought somebody, they made 135. And he was at 133. And he made them look crazy. This is Lamont Roach's first time at 135.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Nope.
Oh, well, hey.
He's been here before.
Is he going to be able to take them body shots, them little hip shots from Tank, getting walked down?
What do you think?
I say 8th round knockout, Tank.
8th round knockout. That's how you have it, Pete?
I'm calling it.
That's how you doing, my man Lamont Roach? That's how you doing him?
I can see it in his face. I see it in his face.
HLD in the building. What's going on, HLD? What's cracking?
I was waiting for HLD to get on. Any real meaningful main cards tonight? Like I thought we were supposed to be talking about Matias.
Listen,
That's a real fight.
Matias is fighting. Well, Gabriel Venezuela for the IBF Eliminator. Man, did you see Salida Promotions putting up that flyer with Matias and Tank?
By the knockout ratios and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, Salida Promotions.
9th round knockout Matias tonight.
9th round knockout Matias tonight.
Because he starts off slow too. Him and Tank, they both start off slow.
So you think he's not gonna leave the corner? Or do you think he's gonna quit on the stand? Like, tell me, how does it go down?
For Hondu Matias is fighting?
Yeah.
I see him just getting knocked down and quitting. His team throwing in the white towel.
Biggest question though. The biggest question really is that does Richardson Hitchens fight Subir Matias? Because that's going to be his mandatory. That's the biggest question. Do you
see talking all that shit about mandate? We're gonna see tonight. He's gonna do it.
Because at the end of the fight, Matias told me he's going on the mic and he's gonna say something.
Bro, you talk too much, bro. Let the other folks talk, man. Let the other folks talk, bro. Put your hoodie over your face, man. Put your hoodie over your face and flip it around, bro. I don't want to hear all that. Same way you be saying that T.O. bullshit. Bro, Tank talk about the Globetrotter. We're all praying that the Globetrotter is reigning and finishes tonight. Lamont Roach trying to finish it tonight. Who's on that monkey comment? Look, who cares what? He's still trying to look what he did to I see what he called the interesting man. He just called him a charcoal stick. Y'all taking that shit, bro, from T.O. Y'all taking that.
Look at Pete. Look at Pete. Pete's funny as hell. I love it. I love it. I got my man Jamel Herron in the building. My man, the only man to be able to defeat Lamont Roach. He's right here.
I'm trying to catch up. I guess I had a lag on my end. I heard y'all was going back and forth, but then it just clicked over. I'm like, oh, I mean, the gummies like, yo, this shit good. Where we going? He just threw a bag of popcorn in the microwave. Like, yo, long as it ain't me going back and forth. I'm like, yo, this shit over here getting intense. What's going on, Chief? How we doing, man? Blessings, bro. Man, we chilling, man. I'm waiting for tonight's card as a fan. I'm watching as a fan, though. Picture, man. I don't got no issues with nobody.
Yo.
I got enough shit going on. I got no beef with nobody.
With nobody.
But now I want to see. Like I said, I was telling the bro the other day. I want to see the Gary Russell fight. I want to see how Gary looked. You know what I'm saying? After his last fight, really.
You got Ryu winning, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I got, like I said, but you can't sleep on the Russells, man. Like the Russells, they get it. The undercard is more interesting than the main fight. I'm gonna leave that one alone. My name is brought up when he lost to Jamel. Like, damn, y'all keep shading me over there. Like I wasn't the champion. Like the Ryo and Russell fight. That's a great fight. That's a good one. And then so is the Puello and Sandor Martin in the senses like, is Oboy going to really prove himself to be the defending champion tonight? I'm saying I feel like Ryo. If you look at his last couple of fights, so they say he got robbed with the Cobra fight or whatever. Ryo been a lot better. Like he's been, you know what I'm saying? He's gotten a lot better in my opinion. I mean, the Pitbull Cruz fight, he put a perfect game plan in my opinion. I saw a change in his style of fighting. Like he learned something about himself in that fight with Pitbull Cruz. Something that he wasn't doing before, and those were just using those angles and he was boxing. He was boxing. Yes, it was something that it shocked me. I mean, it shocked me that he found that. So let's see if he still brings that, with this other bruiser, because Antoine ain't no joke either. You know what I'm saying? Antoine ain't no joke. Antoine had like I said, I came up with his whole family in the amateurs, so like I know how they get down. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm just interested in seeing the improvements he made from the last fight. But if I had to bet, of course, like I said, I'm going with the champion, because I feel like Ryo has been on the end. You know what I'm saying? He's been on the incline since since the last fight that he's technically lost, whatever. But like Gary doesn't sleep on either of them. So I think that's one of the best fights on the card. Just like, because I want to see how they both look.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be storytelling for the 140 division tonight. We got three 140 division fights tonight, and they all have their meaningful impact.
Very.
Do we have a new with the W? Is it that the WBA that Ryo's got, right? The WBA. And then we may have a mandatory final eliminator tonight for the is that the IBF?
The IBF on the zone. Yep, on the zone. Salida Promotions.
And then we got another 140 world title fight with Puello and Sandor Martin. So it's a lot going on in 140. Like I said, I'm saying for a while now, 140 is looking far better than 147, which is crazy. I think there's a little bit more depth as far as besides the champions, there's people behind them ready to come up. Unlike 135 and unlike 147. There's more depth in 140 and 154 right now than 47. 147 is one of the most premier weight classes in the boxing history. That's just temporary. At one point in time, the heavyweight division was born this shit too, or they said it was. When the Klitschko's ran the heavyweight division, that's what's going on up there. So I think every weight class has a cycle, right? Yeah, at one point in time, the super middleweight division, it was kind of boring. Then Canelo came up in there, and it's a lot of more known fighters at 168 and up than it was that we know than it was 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, but we expect the 147 to start popping because we're gonna have Haney moving up here now to 147 in the next fight. Ryan Garcia also moving up, and Tio after his May 2nd fight, should be going to 147 also. So it's gonna get a little bit deeper
at the end of the year. At the end of the year, it's gonna be a nice for 147 for sure. Got my X Bender X. Thank you for the $5. Tank under 5. Ryu by decision. No mas Matias round 6, and Hitchison's about to vacate. Thank you for the $5, X Style Bender X. Yo, so what you think about that?
I think Tank and Roach go at least over 6. Because they both gonna start out slow. I'm going with the over. I'm going with the over. When's the last time Tank knocked anybody out under 5? That's what I'm saying. I'm going with the over. Like he gonna he gonna see what Lamont brings to him. They both gonna really be looking at each other closely because, like I said, they both know each other. So that's at least 3 rounds. That's at least 3 rounds of that right there. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna take the lead in the 4th, 5th. It's going over the 6th. I think by at least like I was telling my boys, probably by like 8, 9ish. 7, 8, 9. That's when you're probably gonna see something. But other than that, I don't see the knockout in 5. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not. Tank guys, ain't gonna be knocking anybody out very soon. Only throwing 30 punches around or so. So that's not happening. That's why I thought it was getting late.
See, the only thing, right, with Tank's last fight, right, he was getting comfortable with Frank Martin after 4 or 5 rounds, and then next thing, but he has more of a retreat type of style, where I believe Lamont's more, he works pretty decent with his front foot versus his back foot. Yeah, this is gonna be really.
He could be stationary at times. That's the only thing. He could be stationary. I see where you're going with that. Like Frank will use his movement around that whole ring. Sometimes Lamont can get very stationary and plant his feet and just sit there and try to guard up and absorb the punishment. So that's something that he doesn't need to do. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, he's more of a front foot fighter. The one thing I haven't heard anybody say that you always hear with the Tank opponents is, Lamont doesn't seem to be caught in the head, like a deer in the headlights, with the spotlight or anything on the intimidation. I ain't heard any of that. That he's like,
like Tank's team bringing it up is what you're saying?
No, just that anybody in general. Oh, he's gonna get caught up in the headlights and look at him. Oh, he's scared on stage and none of that. I haven't heard any of that. We just spoke with it the other day though. I just listen. That's what I said. I said I was just being honest. Like this fight is far bigger than the fight that me and Lamont had by far. You know what I'm saying? But that was like the last big fight in terms of like the spotlight that you can really say that Lamont really had. From then Tank been doing this. How long Tank? It don't matter. It don't matter what the opponent he faced in terms of the spotlight and the atmosphere. Tank has been used to this type of atmosphere for a long time now. This is probably the biggest moment of Lamont. I mean, right now, yeah, he's taking it. He seems like he's taking it well, but like I said, when you get in there though, and it's like you got the crowd, you got the also focus when you're dealing with in the ring. That's a lot. That could be a lot. That's why I said boxing is more mental than physical. But for the most part, he's been sucking it. He's been taking it all in, and it seems like he's been enjoying it. But again, once that bell rings, then you'll see how it plays out. But yeah, we'll see what he's got for Tank.
Nah, even when they're doing pads, you can start seeing it. They're like, wait a minute. He's shaking a little bit. Hold on. Oh, speaking of shaking, so right, what do you think about Tank talking about Lamont Senior talking about look at his hand, he's shaking, and they zoomed in and he was shaking.
I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Oh, that was nasty work.
I didn't catch any of that.
Oh.
I know you're talking about.
Yo, you can't hide nothing from the cameras now.
Yeah, but what if the old man's got a condition, bro? I mean, like, what are we talking about? I don't know. It could be a condition. Bro, that's the first thing I'm thinking about, bro. Is that hand shaking? Yeah, he's bro. That's not because of no nerves, bro. He probably has a condition.
I don't know him to say.
The thing that made it bad though was this. I know what Bill, but like the thing what made it bad was Tech had said something, and then his father was like, "Nah." So what happened was they went, like I said, they went and got the footage, and it was like, so that's how they was like, you sure about that? Like, I wasn't shaking. They was like, nah, they brought that. That's nasty work, bro. You don't do that to your own man. His opponent is Lamont Roach, bro. We brought the footage, and it was like. That's why he's talking about. You seen me, like I was like, yeah, it could have been a condition. I'm not gonna. I didn't see it, and I'm putting in that the old man had a condition, bro.
But yeah, that super chat though, Jamel, what do you think? What do you think about that comment? Do you think do you think that Richardson Hitchens vacates? Do you think he fights Matias? I think Matias in New York City, I think that's that fight that he needs.
I don't know, man. Like I said, because it was hard. It was hard to watch, like everything coming out from his side when he was originally fighting, Matias before he fought Pyro. So I don't know, man. Like I said, styles make fights. Like I said, yeah, you beat the man that beat Matias, but also styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? So right. You really can't go based off, I'll be the guy that beat you. Like I said, there's something there that he may not want to deal with. The energy. There's an energy shift. That's the only thing we know, that there was an energy shift. But
in the comments here, 23. Why would he vacate? Because Matias is fighting for the IBF Eliminator tonight in Puerto Rico. That's why. That's why we're talking about it. But yeah,
and listen, that's nothing. Yeah, we forgetting to point out which sanctions body we talking about. We're talking about the IBF.
Strict.
They're gonna enforce that fight. They're gonna enforce it. So like, it's none of that. It's none of that political mess. The WBC and they like, hey, you're fighting. Let's not gonna take the step aside among Eddie.
And then Matias publicly said, "Watch him vacate." On one of my interviews, he said, "Watch him vacate once I get this IBF. Once I win."
But see, look, Matias take a step aside. The tables turned though. Think about it. When Hitchens was the mandatory, you could procrastinate. They let him procrastinate or whatever, and you know what I'm saying? He didn't enforce the mandate, but now that Matias he's the champion, Matias is the motherfucker will be the mandatory. The minute he wants to enforce that mandate, they're gonna enforce it. So it's really gonna show what you're gonna do. You're gonna take the fight, or you're gonna vacate, because they're gonna enforce it.
So
he might move up to 147 because everybody else is, man.
So Tio played some chess real quick. Tio said, "I'ma duck this 2.6 real quick and let Richardson have to deal with it instead."
Stop it, looking for some bullshit.
Oh, HLD, your man Tio played chess on that one. I see what he did.
No, what played chess is that Richards didn't want to take the fight with Tio either.
You think so?
Well, he put it out. You didn't want to take you were asking for upwards of 2.5, and you didn't want to. So y'all did yourself. And Turkey underneath Tio's tweet applauded. 2.5 is cool.
Kyron Davis out here.
Where you at, K?
My man K, look at him. He got the buffers on.
Right, where you at? He at the fights. He there. He at the fights.
You at the fights?
I'm in New York.
He's like, I'm in New York. I got the buffers on. I know. How's it looking out? How's it looking outside? How's it looking?
Man, you gotta step into Starbucks or something, man. Get some good Wi-Fi.
My man Kai.
Yeah, in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center, the reception is terrible over there right now.
In the Barclay, right?
It's terrible at the Barclays right now. You know, he's still in the hood.
Nah, man, you choppy, my friend.
You choppy, my friend. But yeah, man, it's a night of boxing.
I want to ask because especially my man, you know, they're the pros here. So this May 2nd card with Haney, with Ryan, with Tio is on May 2nd on a Friday in Times Square. The average temperature outside high is 68 degrees. Night that during 6 and 12 around 58 degrees. How is those temperatures gonna affect these fighters? Is it too cold?
You're gonna have to put the little heaters around the ring. You know what I mean? Whatever. But it's the main thing. The main thing, really, like you said, point out with that is trying to get warmed up. Trying to get warmed up for a fight outside like that. You know, because like the guys probably have like tents set outside. So yeah, that's gonna be the main thing. Trying to stay warmed up. But by then, I think they should be all right. In Maine, New York, cause I'm from out there, so you know, bro, you from up that way too. You know, by May, it should at least be getting a little bit warm.
No, that's what I'm saying. The past 5 years, the average temperature in the city is 68 degrees high.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, right, Kai?
Yeah, if it's in the daytime. If it's in the daytime, but at night, 58.
Listen, to us, 55 degrees is cool with us, man. 55 is good. It's a good day.
Yeah, but for us, but all these guys are from out west, bro.
They're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right.
Can't hear you, Kai. Can't hear you, Kai.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, 55 is cool as long as it's not too hot. Yeah. 55 is cool. Listen, when you get that adrenaline running, you gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be all right anyway. You're gonna forget about everything going on anyway. Once you get hit with that first shot, you're gonna forget everything go outside that ring.
I like it. What you think, Kai? What you think about Teofimo Lopez, Arnold Barboza?
I think that's a dangerous fight. But it's a good fight.
Dangerous?
Honestly, I think everybody on the card is kind of vulnerable. You know, they all supposed to win, but I feel like all the fights are going to be good. I don't feel like it's not any mismatches on there.
I think the Rolly fight is a mismatch with Ryan.
Say that again?
The Rolly and Ryan fight. That's the biggest mismatch.
That's not a mismatch.
Ryan is gonna crack that dude's skull open, man.
That ain't a mismatch.
Nah.
Because Rolly is real awkward, and he gives certain guys problems. You know what I mean? And you got to be able to put it like this. The Pitbull fight look like that way because Pitbull don't get hurt. It's very rare you see Pitbull. Pitbull got like a really good chin. So Rolly wasn't able to turn his lights off. You know what I'm saying? But he hit him with some good shots. But he wasn't able to turn his lights off. I don't think that Ryan Garcia's chin is as good as Pitbull's chin. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's susceptible. He keeps his chin in the air. He throws kind of the same kind of telegraph shots, and they sparred before. So Rolly knows what to expect. So I think Rolly's a bigger guy. I think Rolly's
he is he's not taller, but he definitely is the wider guy.
Yeah. So I don't think it's a mismatch at all. I think that it's a good fight. What weight they fight at?
147.
Yeah, I think that's even better for Rolly. When I seen Rolly fight against Pitbull, I was at MGM that night. He looked real drained making that weight. He looked really, really drained. He's not going to be drained for the fight except 47. I think that's a real competitive fight. I think that's more competitive than people going to give credit to. I think that.
But I think it's the least competitive one out of the three, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be. I think Devin Haney could make Ramirez look easy. He's able to make it look easy, but Ramirez got good power. I think that that's a good fight too. But don't be surprised if that fight looks like a mismatch while it's happening, you know. And then you got the Barboza and Teofimo, and I think that comes down to what Teofimo shows up. Teofimo shows up to Josh Taylor, Teofimo, the Lomachenko Teofimo, he's gonna have no problems. But if he shows up like how he was against Santana, was it Santana he fought? Who that guy he fought when he was kind of like I wasn't sure. He was
Claggett?
the runner. Yeah. If he shows up if that Teo shows up, that problem. Cambosis Teo shows up, he's gonna have a problem. So that fight's more on who Teo shows up. I think when Teo was Teo, he's one of the best in the game, you know. But when he's having the mind lapse and he's going through things emotionally or outside the ring, he doesn't look as amazing.
You excited for this main event tonight?
I'm more excited for the co-main event.
Russell and Ryu?
I'm sorry for Russell. I think that's a really good fight.
Me too.
A really, really, really good fight. I think that's going to steal tonight. But I think that Gervonta is too good for Roach. I think that Roach is a good fighter, respectively. You know, respectfully, he's a good fighter. You know, he's a champion for a reason. But I think that you're looking at like an A+ fighter versus a B+ fighter.
Ooh.
Especially who's coming up in weight. I mean, it just doesn't make no damn sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's too much. It's too much against it. I don't think he's gonna be able to.
Right.
You know,
like it's supposed to be. That's what Tank's fights are. They're all about having the advantage. You can't fight nobody on his level. Now the undercard fights.
Here we go again.
Equal fights. Russell and Venezuela, good fight.
I think that Tank resume is better than like most people give credit for though. I don't think this is one. I don't think that's
130 pounder. If he was a 130 pounder, I give it to you. If Tank was to be fighting at 130, his resume is beautiful. But he's fighting at 135, fighting 130s.
I think that Tank resume is better than people give credit for. And I think that Frank Martin win is slept on.
Slept on, tell him.
People don't talk. People wasn't running to ask you to fight Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the fight everybody wanted. And if he didn't fight him, they would have said he ducked.
Nah, I don't think so.
That Frank Martin fight was a good, solid victory.
No, Shakur was ready for him, bro. Shakur was ready for him.
That Hector Garcia fight was a good win when it happened. He just beat D-Hop. That was a real good win when it happened.
Coming up on 130, guys. That just doesn't make no sense. I'm going to give a 135-pound champion credit for fighting 130-pounders. When have we ever seen that in the history of boxing? When ever in the history of boxing do we give credit for that? Never. Never. But this Globetrotter champion gets a pass.
I think the 135 to 130 range weight class might be the easiest weight class to go up and down.
It's only 5 pounds.
It's only 5 pounds, and those guys, they aren't that much different in size. That's when you look at those guys. I might be the easiest one. It ain't like 160 pounder going up to 168. It ain't like 68 to 75. Those are big differences. We talk about 130, 135. Those guys usually sit around the same weight. It's just if you feel like losing the last 5 pounds. Gervonta came in 133. He's not a big guy.
Nah. So then he should be fighting 135 pounders if it's not such a big deal.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he's just not a big guy, so I don't think he should be given that much.
No, I know he's not a big guy.
He's like a big guy, but he's not like a big guy.
So HLD, when you hear the coaches saying, "Yo, Tank not gonna retire. He got some work to do. He still got some work." Yo, listen, those are the guys you talking about. Those are the major paydays right there.
I think the retirement talk is good. He might be feeling that, but I don't think that's actually what he's gonna do.
Yeah. We can't hear you.
My fault. Was calling me. He might retire and come back like some Floyd Mayweather type time.
That's some Mayweather bullshit blueprint.
And it's gonna get you mad.
And then it's gonna have somebody to fight.
HLD up to this day spending no $80 for no damn Tank fight. So really, don't give a shit.
I mean,
he has never gotten that money.
I think when you see the sales, I think it's gonna reflect somebody. I think it's gonna reflect a star.
Hey, you ain't spend no $80 on Teofimo Lopez fight either because he haven't done no pay-per-views yet.
Yeah, but if I had to, I will gladly.
But not against a Claggett.
Gladly, no, against whoever.
I've never bought an ESPN fight before.
Well, they don't have too many pay-per-views anyway.
I hate ESPN telecast. I can't.
How many pay-per-view events are like?
Not even the Fury fights.
Somebody will pay. That's some like. I'm sorry, bro. That's gay shit to me. I don't give a fuck about pay-per-view numbers. I don't care about how much you sell at the gate. I care about who you fighting.
Yeah.
You fighting? If Tank was to be fighting like one of the top guys, I'd be like, okay, yeah, we watching that fight. But he fighting who? No, thank you.
Robert, you gotta understand you understand the business. You just don't want to understand the business.
I don't want no.
You understand the business. You just don't want to.
I only gloat about legacy. Great fights, the best fighting the best, and those who are willing to challenge themselves to do it.
So
you know, like I appreciate that.
I think that we're gonna get the T.O. in the Gervonta fight.
Hey, I mean, I'm hearing rumors about somebody being over there today.
Why?
I think Gervonta talk about T.O. more than he talks about any of the guys that we want to fight.
Well, those talks have been in the play. Like he was like just a year and a half ago. There were talks with Aaron and over there at PBC for the Tank fight. It was active talks. It just didn't, you know Tank.
I think that fight is the most likely to happen. And I think that I don't think that T.O. has the focus to be Tank.
We'll see. We'll see what, like you said, we'll see what T.O. shows up. We'll see.
But I'm about to go. Because I'm about to go get some food before I go over to this. I gotta go.
Hey, man, you gonna be at the fight though, my man?
I gotta go check on J-Rock.
What up?
He go in. So I'll meet y'all later, all right?
All right, bro.
All right, peace out, man.
Peace out, Kai. What's going on? Greg in the building. What's cracking?
Yo, man, what's name was there for 2 days, in that gym.
Tank went to Cops and Kids, right?
Yeah, he was there for I was at work Wednesday, but Thursday he was there.
I heard.
Yeah, he was there, yeah. Him and his team was there, yeah.
So what's going on, man? What you think about tonight's fights, bro? Talk to me.
I don't know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But you think it might be tougher than what people expect, man.
That's what we always say. Well, it might be tougher because we know that it's going to be an ass whooping one way or the other. So we're hoping it's going to be different. The fight is already set up for Tank to win. Period. So what is the surprise here? I don't know. What are we expecting? One of those Buster Douglas moments, maybe?
Maybe.
No, people just probably want to see a good fight.
It's never a good fight. When's the last time you seen Tank really fighting? He goes on his back foot for 7 rounds, and then he waits till the other guy get tired. He checks him here and there between that, and then done. That's it. It's not like we see a great fight. I don't see that.
Papa, you don't like the surgery? You don't like that? You don't like the tendonism when he hits him to the body, boom, and then they start running around like crazy? You don't like the slip and pow, super highlight reel. You don't like that?
You don't buy me with that crap, bro.
Man, you don't like Showtime. You don't like pay-per-view. No. You don't like firecrackers.
He's doing that.
Come on.
He's gonna do that with a T.O. He's gonna do that at the time when
fireworks.
135 and when Ryan Garcia was at 135, but he waited till everybody leaves.
You don't want to.
Old ass Lomachenko ready to retire and shit. I want him, but
are you?
ducking me.
Are you mad? Are you mad that everyone's excited for the Tank fight tonight?
Nobody excited.
Bro. Are you a little mad? Talk to me.
Everybody's talking about the undercard. Imagine that. The undercard is interesting.
Because, PBC put on a card, baby. He put on a card. Yo, my man Matias he's coming for the IBF belt. You seen him?
Yeah.
You
I
seen
just got
him?
a picture from one of my co-coaches. They down there with him. Yo, looking.
Your boy better not lose today, Mills.
Papi.
Your boy better not get caught in the first round and get knocked out like he almost did in the last fight.
Listen, brother. Knocked out?
Yeah, bro. Dude dancing.
Sometimes I try to figure out what you be watching.
Versus 144th ranked
fight. I be trying to figure out what you be watching. Do you be?
I'm like, damn. He did an Amir Khan, bro, like with a glass jaw.
You can tell HLD watches the fight to hate or to celebrate. Like it's just one of those.
No, because you're pumping up something like, dude, this dude's got to prove himself tonight versus this other dude who's a good fighter, bro.
He's a good fighter. He got his little Louis Vuittons on, and he gonna be going home packing. That's it.
We'll see.
Talk to me.
We'll see.
What you think about Rayo and your man Antonio?
Good fight.
With Antoine?
Good fight.
Russell.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
That's the fight.
The politics because I like Antoine, but bro, he came out for losses getting a title shot. I don't get that, but it's a good fight, and either we see more growth out of Rayo, or we're gonna have a knockout tonight.
And you know,
Rayo grew in the last fight versus Pitbull. That's all I gotta say.
And what was the difference maker? Robert Garcia.
Yeah, I brought that up. I brought that up
maybe
at the gym.
Robert Garcia is trainer of the year, I think, so far this year.
Robert Garcia.
Yeah.
Listen.
A lot of fundamentals, bro. Robert Garcia is great at these fundamentals and to exploit that with the fighters that he gets in front of him. I used to see him as an elite starter coach in the game because I think he was great for the young guys. But I see he's transitioned now that he's great for the vets now to take them to that next level. So we'll see that. We'll see tonight. We'll see tonight what Rayo's got with Garcia.
He had Virgil Ortiz looking crazy last week.
I saw that. I took Mama Jaw, but you know what? When I saw what Virgil did, I think Mama Jaw gave up after a while too. You know.
He had nothing.
He was losing ideas. He was like, "Damn, this dude's combinations breaking my timing, and I'm a timing fighter. You know what I mean? I'm a jerky, and then when those combinations come and you can't go nowhere, oh man, you stuck in the middle."
No, but he also was left with no choice.
Those long arms as well. Oof. It was a bad matchup from Madrimov. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a good matchup for him. You know,
at the 11 rounds, he had no choice. He had to go for broke and go on mano a mano to try to.
I don't know if he went for broke, man. I don't know if he went for broke. I don't know about that. I'm with Greg on that one. I'm on Greg with that one.
Broke for him was doing that, was what he did. Because he's always circling and circling and circling. But Virgil did more than one round.
Speaking of
in the first 5.
Speaking of training, I've Bendito. Tank's gonna have Barry Hunter, Boogs, Kenny, and Calvin Ford. That's not fair.
Yeah, it was all,
that's not fair.
I was talking to all of them Thursday in the gym. All of them. That's a council. That's not no squad. That's a council.
What they trying to do over there, Greg?
I didn't stay long, man.
What they trying to do over there?
But everybody that you just mentioned, they was all there.
Nasty corner right there.
Yeah,
there ain't nothing wrong with that. I could appreciate anybody having a loaded corner.
A loaded corner.
There's nothing wrong with having many.
That's what that's what Devin Haney needs. That's what Devin Haney needs. See, everybody learned from Devin Haney's mistakes. They just like look at Tank. He just like, what? Look at that shit. Look at what Bill just did. What? Let me call Barry. Let me go. Listen, that's never gonna happen to me because I don't want to look embarrassed ever in my life. So listen, let's get everything going. Let's get the team rolling. You good at this? You good at this? Let's make it crack. And man, oh man!
As long as there's a general To direct the crew, there's nothing wrong with that. I love it. That's great.
And I like Barry knows how to. He's experienced. You know what I mean? He knows. I like hearing Gary in the corner. I'm not gonna lie. I like them all. Don't get it twisted. I think having all these voices like that, all these cooks in the kitchen.
Calvin was there.
I think he's gonna be able to utilize all of those guys.
Calvin was there. Calvin and Ellis. They were there too.
But is that a sign? Is that a sign though?
What, a sign of what? A sign of I'm trying to be careful. That's a sign of I care about my career. That's a sign. That's a dangerous sign. You're right. It's a very dangerous sign.
I'm just
Being that at this height and saying, listen, I want more. That's dangerous. I don't know, Greg. You tell me. That's not. You know what I mean? Your boy Tio. I like what Tio was trying to do. He tried to go get Eddie Reynoso. That's a good look. That's a good look. Now, if you're gonna fight Ryan Garcia, you're definitely gonna have to find somebody else for sure. But
Freddie Roach is at the backup.
The Freddie Roach, I've been there though. Yeah. So we got wow. Okay. So listen, everybody got Freddie Roach for a backup. I see. Sheesh. Um. Anyways, what other fight you like on the card, Greg?
The Batista card, the Batista fight, just because he's coming back, and if he win against Venezuela, he's right for a title shot, and one of them dudes got to fight him.
And he's gonna fight your boy Richardson Hitchens. He's going for him. You know what he told me? Greg?
Guess who called me? Guess who he was there too that night.
Who?
Lenny. He was there that night too. He was there in the gym. He came and I was going out.
When Tank pulled up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta talk to Lenny.
Yeah.
I talked to Lenny about this. I said, yo, what you feel like? How do you feel about, Matias fighting, Richardson Hitchens next? And he was like, how are they gonna do that? And shout out to Fresh Productions for putting Sube Matias in place to get his title back. Ancelita Promotions, salute to that, man. I would love to see the fight. I think I need to see that fight in New York City. I think that while all these guys are having these fights, Tio got Barboza, Martin got Puello, Ryu, like this is the time. This is the time for Richardson to say, you know what? I was never ducking this man, and prove that. And guess what? Matias is gonna have a lot of fans show up that night as well, especially
it's gonna be
New York.
Gonna be like little Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Up in the Falklands. Hell yeah.
It's gonna be good money, so I definitely got to see that fight. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. I know you beat the man that beat Matias, but you still got to beat the man.
I wanted to talk to Lenny about that. We got caught up in another conversation, and with his team too, because like I said, he was coming in and I was leaving. We stopped and talked momentarily, and he went in with them, and then we talked on the phone yesterday. I wanted to bring that up. I was hoping you bring that up. I'd rather you bring that up.
Yeah. Of course.
Bring that up.
Of course. I mean, everyone's gonna hear about it.
How you not gonna be ready for Matistas?
People in the comments, Richardson better answer that call if Matias wins. He better not duck. We got Coach.
Leave Matias alone.
We got Coach Tobler in the building. Talk to me, Coach. What you think about Richardson Hitchens? Yeah, that's how you feel. Talk to me.
I like Matias. I've always liked Matias. I got roots in Puerto Rico, and I like the Puerto Rican fighters. They get down for theirs, man. That's their life. And this is Matias' life. Now, he needs to make a statement, and Richard Hitchens is going to come on. Let's make it go, bro.
Anyone in the media, yo, shout out to the Rise Podcast in the building. I see you guys, right? Anyone in the media that sees Richardson Hitchens tonight, let him know that Matias said that once he wins this eliminator, that he believes that he will vacate and move up in weight. This is Matias's words. Richardson, don't get mad at me again. This is what being said. This is what's being said. It's out on my YouTube channel. You can go check it out. But yeah, man, the 140 division is getting spicy.
I like Matias. I like Hitchinson too. So what a great matchup. Matias ain't backing down, and Hitchinson's gonna try to box. But anyway, shout out to my girl Michaela May, who's getting ready to defend her title. You know, she been working her ass off, and we about to go do this thing on March 29th. Also, y'all gonna get me in trouble, man, because I gotta see Lenny. Y'all gonna get me in trouble.
You in trouble. You in trouble. You in trouble.
I'm gonna get a phone call. I'm gonna get a phone call. You know Lenny ain't ducking no smoke. But if he's not ready mentally for Matias, what does that tell you? Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about Puerto Rican fighters, man, you gotta know that I lived there for 10 years, and they come from the tierra, they come from the ground, and it's a different approach to the game. I was told years ago by the Cubans that we're spoiled athletes because they have everything here in the United States. But a guy like Matias, who suffered a loss, who suffered some letdown, who is, I believe, is hungry. He wants to prove himself against the best. At the time right now, it's Hitchinson. So I don't think they'll duck him, and I think that'll be a hell of a fight.
I don't know, man. If I look at just what happened right now in the business sense, if Hitchens was not willing to take on Tio with the turkey money, is he gonna take a Matias fight for a lot less?
I think they pay those boys even. I think they pay them boys good.
So you're coming out here, HLD, saying it like if Richardson ducked Tio.
He didn't take the fight.
What do you mean?
Tio talked too much.
No, but Turkey backed it up.
Tio talked too much.
But Turkey backed up his statement.
So what was the offer?
It was upwards of $2 million, and he wanted like 2.5. And Barboza took the fight for just about $1 million. Wow. And Richardson didn't take it. So you think he's gonna fight Matias for what?
So you see what I'm saying though? You see what I'm saying here though, bro? You hear what you just said though, right? Tio could have fought Matias for more money.
Yep.
And people would have been more satisfied with a Matias fight versus an Arnold Barboza fight.
The money that announced is not Tio's money. I'm talking about the offer that was given to Hitchens.
Oh no, yeah. Well, listen, if bro,
Tio's making a lot more right now.
What, for the Barboza fight?
Yeah.
What was he getting? Nah, you don't know.
A lot more.
HLD.
A lot more than
HLD. If it was a lot more, HLD, you would have said it. If you knew HLD, you would have said it.
No, bro, you're not baiting me into that, man. You're not baiting me into that.
Yo, he acting like he corporate right now.
This man trying to get me in trouble here, bro. Sound the alarm for me, man. You're trying to get the cops on me, bro. No, you know you can't talk about stuff that's not in public. I ain't talking about.
He sounds like a Tio coach or something.
Low key Tio's attorney.
Oh, it's beneficial. It's beneficial for him. Talk about
Tio's attorney.
I'd be talking about him too if I was getting 5% of that money.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I don't know. I think at least 5%, right?
Shout out to my man Albert Bell in the house. That man right there has been ducked. See that man right there?
His time is about to come, man.
He a boogeyman. He a boogeyman. His time is about to come, man. Okay. He a boogeyman right there.
You know,
let him get a shot.
I just wish the best would fight the best. Like the women fighters, they fight the best, bro. The best women are fighting the best women. They put on the best fights. Last year, Michaela Mary and Sandy Ryan had the fight of the year. So they're about to do that again in March. You know, start giving more props to these women who ain't scared of each other. They putting it down. They putting their titles on the line, their reputation, and they kicking ass. And they are the best fights. They train
put the fight
guys.
On.
They follow instructions. So there you go.
Hey, Coach, I got a question for you.
Put the cream on.
Are we gonna have Top Rank pulling that paintball stunt again, bro, to try to get some buzz. And it's Top Rank gonna do that BS again.
I don't care what they pull. Michaela Mare is ready to fucking fight. So whatever they do, They just making her more mad. She's still gonna be ready to go, so they can do what they want. It's gonna be a good fight. I believe it's
absolutely. It was a good fight the first time around.
So I don't know, man. I'm just waiting for victory for my girl.
Absolutely no, Michaela, she's gonna do right that night. But I'm saying it was a good fight the first time around, so I wouldn't expect anything less the second time around. Maybe a more decisive victory.
Absolutely.
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We got over 200 people on the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go out your way. Double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices. Let's get this live jumping. Also, refresh them damn super chats here. You know, minimum wage over here is a little bit more than what we got going on over here.
You know what you get a lot of, Mills? You get a lot of the gangbangers from the other channels, right? And then they come here to steal information to take it to the YouTube daddy that they serve over there. You know what I mean? You know, to the ones that be laughing off and goofy shit, or the other guy who thinks he's about cigars, and that's what they do. They'll come here, they'll steal the content, then they'll share it over there. But they don't want to give you a like. They don't want to give you nothing.
You ain't lying.
That's what I'm saying.
Better be. My bad. Go ahead, my bad, guys. What were you saying?
No, I just wanted to get on here, man. I was here sitting here doing some stuff. I saw you was live. I
figured. Regis got you like that.
Man, whatever.
You seen it? You seen it? You seen the interview?
Let me play the air.
Did you see it? I'm gonna ask you. No, did you see the interview?
What? No, I didn't see the interview.
Oh, okay. You got to check it out. You got to check it out.
What you do? Did you let him off? Did you let him off the hook? Did you ask him critical questions? You let him off the hook. You didn't ask him no questions. You didn't. Did you ask him any questions? What you asked him?
I asked him exactly what needed to be asked. I asked him.
But let me say this.
Damn, you gonna cut me off like that, champ? Okay, no doubt.
Let me say this. And I'm real when I say this.
All right.
Listen, I had a great career with Regis Prograde. We won 2 world titles, 29 victories, 24 knockouts. And not one time at any fight that he get tired, or even when being put on the canvas, he got up and finished the fight. So my job as a conditioning coach is done at the highest level. I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things, and that's what I'm doing. That's how it went down.
That's how life goes, man. That's how life goes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too much because it's already in the dust already. Really, you know.
Right.
So I mean, I could leave it there, but you know, he definitely said that, you know, why would you complain for so many fights out about his pay? Why didn't you complain like right from the jump? And that's the only thing that I gotta ask you.
Say that again.
Why did you complain about you getting paid right after the Devin Haney fight? Why?
It wasn't a complaint. Because the fact is that if you owe me $20 and you give me 10, that's how it went down, and that's exactly what I said. Right. I never said you didn't pay me nothing. I said he paid, but he didn't pay what he's supposed to pay. That's what I said, and I mean that. That's the truth. That's how it went down. I'm not. Well, if you owe me 80,000, you give me 60, then I got paid. But you really owed me 80. That's how it went down. That's truth. That's real facts.
Yeah,
he better quit slipping on that wine, bro. We let it
roll. My white claw, dog. I like these. Give me a little, you know.
Oh, you got some salsa. Okay.
Yeah, I got some salsa. Come on now.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I don't want we don't need to dwell on the past.
Nah. Look, I got two world titles coming up the month of March. I can't be more blessed, bro. I mean, Michaela Mare is about to retain her title. I'm here working with Cordell Booker. He's in position to win. Wait a minute.
So you working with You working with Booker as well?
The Fedora fight. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Good. That's a good look for you, bro. I'm happy for you that you was able to, you know, lock that in. You gonna stay away from the mic this time, or you gonna? What we doing?
Man, listen, they listen. I don't look for no microphone. They can put it in my face.
Nah, Regis. That's not what Regis said.
Listen. On the real.
He said, "Yo, give me that mic."
He's Puerto Rican, coach. You know,
but look, after the Devin Haney fight, everybody wanted to talk to me, and I'm gonna talk. And everything I said, I never said anything about Evans Tobler. I talked about my fighters like I always do. I talk about my fighters 100% because I have passion and I love the people that I work with, and we work hard. So that's what I always talked about. That's I know the promoters love this. Talk. I wasn't looking for no. I didn't get up on the stage in San Francisco looking for success. I got up there representing Regis Prograis, and how it took off in the social media. That's how it took off.
Eddie loved it. That's all I gotta say. Eddie loves it.
You took the opportunity and you grasped it. That's all it was. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Tabla, there's nothing wrong with that.
I never knew it was gonna come out like that.
He didn't have nobody. He didn't really have nobody to talk shit at the time for him.
But I wasn't talking shit. I was giving.
No, I'm saying Regis. It would have been. You know, Bill Haney, Devin against Regis.
To the mouth, man. Bro.
You know what I mean? With the battle of the mouths. Pause.
Every chance I get to get on social media, every chance I get to get on a boxing platform like yours that's so popular, I'm always salute Bill Haney and Devin Haney, because without that opportunity, without them going back and forth, nobody would know who Evans Trouble is. Who I'm a strength and conditioning coach, and I got credentials to back up my stuff. I was a world-class athlete, so I'm not just some guy off the street. I got credentials. I got accolades. I was the most decorated athlete on that stage when we were in San Francisco. None of those guys have more accolades than me. So
how'd you get the relationship with Booker? How did that start?
Michaela was commentating the Olympics in Stamford, Connecticut. Shout out to Stamford. And I came to train her for 2 weeks. And Booker came out for a training session with us, and he liked it. And he said, "Coach, if I get a fight, I'm gonna call you up." And what a coincidence! He got a big fight. He called me up, and I'm here. So that's how it worked out.
Congratulations!
Get him ready, Coach. Get him ready for that Pandora fight. Because it's my guy coming right next. He's a mandatory. Xander Zayas up next for that.
Xander, I met Xander in New York for Michaela's fight. He's bigger than what I thought. I like him. I like that kid.
Hit the like button, y'all. We got over 213 people on the YouTube live. Make sure you guys smash the like button.
I'm always push my work. You never. Hey, if y'all need that service, you already know how to get me. Don't play. Don't hate. I'm the best at what I do, bro. So you tell Xander if he want. I don't know who he working with. No disrespect, but I got something. I got a plan for every athlete.
Double tap the screen.
But yeah, it could always improve, right?
Absolutely, because the deal is that every athlete is different. You can't train every athlete the same way. You got to know what their strengths and what their weaknesses are, and those are things that I look for when I'm going into training camp with an athlete working on their condition. I find out the weaknesses are. I find out what the plan is for the boxing aspect of it, and then I work from there. I'm working from the top. I'm working with the boxing coaches to put in my conditioning with the plan that they already have for the fight. So each fight is different, and each approach is different.
It's something to spread along. He could use a little bit more stopping power. Let's put it that way.
Shout out to Mark DeLuca in the live.
I got something for that too. Listen, all I need is 9 minutes with your fighter. That's only 3 rounds, and I'll be able to tell Xander, whoever else, what we can do to make that happen. So here we go.
It's like that, huh? Yeah. It's like that. So who you got tonight?
I speak Spanish.
Mark DeLuca in the house. What's going on, Coach?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good. How yourself?
Yeah, all good. Just out here in Puerto Rico for the Subio Matias fight, working Javier Fortuna's corner. Just getting ready to get out there and get over there. How you guys doing?
You in my country, man. What you doing out there, dog?
In Puerto Rico, is your country?
I went to college in Puerto Rico. I won the national championship in track. I love that place. My daughter was born there. Man, that island is hot, bro. So much talent on that island, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's nice vibe out here. Good boxing city.
So you in Fortuna?
Good city. I got my man here too, Mill City. Check him out.
Oh, what's going on? Supernova in the house. What's cracking?
Oh, he looks yeah, I've heard of him.
How you doing? How you doing, bro?
Nice.
I'm at peace. God is good, you know.
Beautiful.
What's the topic today? What are you guys talking about?
Well, we're talking about this PBC card that we have tonight, and obviously we were talking about the Super Matias fight as well. Now that you guys are fighting on that card, talk to me. What do you think about that fight with Super Matias and Gabriel Venezuela? And Charles Edward Cheese, I appreciate the super chat of $200. I really appreciate you, man. And we got over 200 people on the YouTube, so smash that like button as well. So yeah, Mark. How was training camp with Fortuna, and what you think about the main event in Puerto Rico?
Training camp was good with Fortuna. He was only in Boston for a short time. He was in training camp. He was sparring with Gary Russell for his fight with Valenzuela. So he dipped out for that, and then he finished up in Dominican the last couple of weeks. Fine tune, but he's ready to go. We got a big fight ahead of him. He's fighting Albert Santiago. So, and it's on the undercard of two other 140 pounders. So you never know. Maybe if Gabriel wins and then Fortuna wins, maybe that could be something. Maybe who knows?
Something down the line. Yeah, I believe they're fighting for the IBF Eliminator tonight. But yeah, your fighter is good. He fought Devin Haney. I believe he got stopped by Devin. No, wait a minute. Javier Fortuna, the guy that he's fighting, the A side fighter from Fresh Productions. He fought Devin Haney, got stopped, I believe. So what do you think about that fight per se anyway? With Fortuna and him.
I mean, two-time world champion Fortuna, super experienced. He still got fresh legs. He still got that punching power. The last thing that goes in a fight is repertoire is power. So he'll have that till the day he dies. So he's ready to roll, man. He's ready to do his thing. We'll just see how prepared Santiago is, and we'll just go from there.
Yeah, Fortuna is hard to he's slick, man. He's hard to beat, bro. That dude come in shape, he can beat anybody, I believe. He's slick. He's like you said, he's experienced. I've always liked Fortuna. He frustrates the hell out of people.
Yeah, he does, man. He does, and he's a hard guy to kind of time. He's a little unorthodox and unconventional, and he can crack with both hands. So it should be good. We're excited. It's a great fight vibe down here too in Puerto Rico. Everybody, Abraham and I were walking around. Luquillo, where are we? Yeah, Luquillo.
Oh, nice.
The cops know about the fight. The people know about the fight. You know what I mean? Just everyone around knows about Gabriel Matias. So it's pretty cool. Nice fight vibe down here.
You get some rice and beans and ceviche. You get some of that good food, man.
Yeah, we got it in. Yeah.
Nice.
Nova, what's next for you?
I'm probably looking at something in May in New York City.
Okay.
Hey,
so no fight day yet.
Are you American? Are you American?
He's I believe he's Dominican and Puerto Rican.
Is he Dominican?
Dominican, Puerto Rican, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
Mark,
depends where
what were you saying?
When he's in Puerto Rican,
I didn't know if he was Latin or not because Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, you already know it's a problem.
Yeah,
I remember the first time I called the Dominican.
Dominicans big things in the boxing
right now.
Yes, without a doubt. Say that again.
Cuello and that mini Pac-Man kid. We were champions.
Yeah, we got Hadamas as well. I mean, he just had that draw.
Yes.
Alberto Cuello.
Atapuello.
Cuello.
Pac-Man fighter. So WBA, WBC. So we got 3 world champions in the DR right now.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Adamas won that fight, bro. He won that fight, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck they get at a draw, bro. He won that fight, man.
That's the most important world champion.
So, Mark, my question to you: what brings you more joy? You being a fighter, or you a coach?
Probably the coach. A different chapter of my life right now. The fighting was good. it was kind of like an internship to help me in my new chapter of being a trainer. But I'm having fun helping these guys out and the girls, whatever, helping the fighters out. So different joy, but it's more easy. You know what I mean? I don't got to take the punches, do the run. You know what I mean? I can just hang out and chill out while I help the guys out. But different type of fun. But yeah, I'm having fun with it, man. I'm having fun with it.
Nice. What was it? Did you go 10 rounds with Kell Brook?
Well, I got stopped in the seventh round. Yeah, that was a big experience for me.
Talk about it.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. You know what? I was, fighting in England was the scene out there is awesome. They get the
experience.
Yeah, man. It's vibrant. It's everyone's into it. They're cheering. The whole crowd's into it. And to be able to share the ring with like a guy like Kell Brook was different. When I got in there, it wasn't the only thing that really stood out to me when I got someone like him was how calm he was. Like he was super calm, super relaxed. I was in there like ready to go, and he was just kind of chilling. He's been there before. They were top guys, so like just that feeling of there's levels to this. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to get to that level. He was already on that level, and I felt that separation. Like he was, he was the well-oiled, like legit professional. You know what I mean? So that was something I take away when I talk to the guys. I'm comfortable in there, and the only way to get comfortable in there is to keep breathing the process. As many ring walks as you can, spar the top guys, get comfortable being in there with the top guys. So yeah, it was a great experience for me. I definitely hold that close to my heart for sure.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Main event tonight: Lamont Roach, Gervonta Tank Davis. Man, what you guys think about the fight?
Yeah.
Nova, what's up? Talk to me, Nova. No te ponga callado.
Yeah, that's a fight that I see. It's a good fight, but Tank obviously stopping him mid rounds. It just stylistic. Lamont Roach has to stop for Tank to fight. So I mean, he's changing with puncher like Tank. Night happen, So bedtime's gonna be early. So that's the only thing I see.
So then, what round do you believe bedtime is for Lamont Roach then?
Bedtime for Lamont Roach, I would say it could be early. It won't pass 8.
It won't.
It could be early. Like the style makes fight. Stylistically, that's Lamont Roach. He doesn't have the biggest power, and he fights like a power puncher. And we all know Tank is the power puncher, so that like favors Tank.
Coach DeLuca?
So you saying he gonna pressure Tank? You think?
That's how he fights. I mean, you can't change the style overnight. I mean,
yeah,
that's
right.
He's better on his front foot for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. So me going by
style.
Last performance and their styles, it just makes sense. He could do a miracle. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but based off stylistically, that's what makes sense. Yeah.
Mark DeLuca, can he pull the Buster Douglas? Can Lamont Roach pull this off? Talk to me.
Yeah, it's always. I mean, boxing mathematics. This one beats that one beats that one. Doesn't mean you can beat that one. It's funny like that. And anytime there's a fight, if whoever I'm betting on, choose the other guy because I'm always wrong for some reason. I always fuck it up.
You sound like me.
But I mean, what I was talking about myself and Kell Brook might be the same thing to Lamont and Tank. Lamont might like the Super Bowl for him, and like not a walk in the park for Tank, but Tank's been there and super comfortable, and Abraham was saying stylistically, Lamont will fight you. He'll stand there and fight with you. He's not like fleet of foot per se, or he's going to be there to be hit, and it's a matter of time till Tank touches you once. Lamont got to be perfect for 12 rounds. Tank got to be perfect once. So I don't know, man. The odds lead in Tank's favor for sure. But I'm rooting for Lamont. We actually fought on a couple of the same cards. We fought on a Golden Boy card in Boston. Him and Demetrius valid. So I like his dad. I like him. You know, he's a great kid, and I'm always rooting for the underdog. But my boxing brain's telling me Tank Davis for sure.
Yeah. Now, Nova, I'm pretty sure you studied Lamont, just being like you entering the weight class. You had a great fight with Shockey Foster. But yeah, obviously, he holds the title at 130. I mean, what do you think that Lamont Roach does good in the ring?
What Lamont does good, I won't say he does everything. He has good speed. He has, good awareness, good timing in there. He does good of everything. I won't say he's like, you won't say he's the best power puncher. You won't say he's the best, has the best footwork. He has the best defense. He has a bit of everything. He's a well-rounded fighter. He's a complete fighter. Yeah. So I won't say he's like exceptional in this side or the experience being a couple world title fights. Being that in those big stages has helped them. Be comfortable and be relaxed. I don't know how this level, how he will be in this level, but overall, that I could see that falls in his favor if I would ever face Lamont Roach. He's seasoned.
I got a question for Luca. So with you and getting in the ring with Kyle Brook, I honestly, I've never been a boxer. I was a track and field guy, but that's why I stick on my side with the conditioning. With you having that experience in the ring and knowing, like, you could look at Kyle Brook and you could see the difference in how you felt and how you felt. How do you get that off to your fighters? Because that experience alone is valuable as hell at this level. So how do you convey that to your fighters? And like, look, you fucking been there. So that's good to have a fighter who's been at that level and been at that moment. So how do you get that across to your fighters?
I try to articulate my experience as best I can to them, right? But there's some shit you can teach, and there's just some shit you got to learn on your own. You know what I mean? So it's like, have the conversation. I can give them the feedback how I felt, but at the end of the day, they're gonna get in there and gonna taste it themselves. But that's why it's best. That's why there's like a seasoning process in boxing. You step up if you get the right management, the right team behind you. They give you the right fights at the right time. So when you do get to that level, it's not completely foreign to you. But I had the opportunity, so I took it right away, whether I felt I was ready for it or not. I had to take the opportunity. But just keep having the one-on-one conversations with your fighter or your athlete. Just kind of shoot the shit of boxing. You know what I mean? Just just talking them through it. But at the end of the day, when the belt, you gotta meet the maker.
Right.
I like that. Big facts. Nova, we got a big fight with Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez. It's going to be in New York City. Like to know what you think about the matchup. And you've also shared the ring with Devin Haney. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. Devin Haney, he's a very has great feet, great legs. I mean, great boxer, good IQ. Stylistically, him matching up with Ramirez is a great style of matchup. Mexican, flat-footed. Don't have the best movements. For Devin Haney, he's very agile, has good footwork, great jab. So stylistically, it's the perfect style for him, especially after a devastating, loss to Ryan Garcia. So it's a great way to get him back, in the limelight and have a great, dance partner.
Nice. How did that work go with you and Devin?
It went good. Devin's a crybaby. He's a crybaby, and he's gonna say what he wants to say. But Devin knows what's up, and he says he kicked me out of camp. I was in the whole entire camp. He kicked me out of camp, so I was there. I saw all the sparring sessions. I was there too. He never kicked me out. Nah. If anything, he sparred lower class Mexicans to give him that's the style he was looking for, because I wasn't. I mean, never. But other than that, it was good. But it was a a good fighter. That a third. He's a crybaby.
Was he crying in the ring as well?
Him, his dad, the whole crew cries. He has a hype man that cries too and yells and hypes him up, and he has a whole entourage there. It's like you're having a fight. Like he has media and like I said, hype man. He hires a hype man.
How many rounds were you guys scheduled to do anyway? How many did you do?
What, 6, 8? Yeah, it was good work.
Good work?
Yeah, it was good work, man. It was good work. It was definitely good work. I'm not gonna lie. The first day he got the better of it. I mean, jet lag. I traveled all the way from the east all the way to the west, and then it made me spar. Like they didn't make me spar, but they convinced me to spar the first day, which I told them I didn't want to because I wanted to prep up and get acclimated to the time zone and fill off the jet lag. But they got the best of it. But then second, third time around was a whole different ball game. As I got acclimated, as I got used to developing the timing and everything. So then that's when it ended. But like I said, if you guys know Devin Haney around that time, he will post all his sparring sessions. You won't see me in none of them because he knows.
Nasty work.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Abe wasn't sticking to the script. Exactly. He wasn't sticking to the script. That was good.
You've also been in the ring with and this is what surprised a lot of people in the amateurs. You've been in the ring with Jaron Ennis, and you've campaigned as low as 126 pounds.
Yeah. Yep.
How did that work out, and what did you campaign at as an amateur?
I campaigned at 140 pounds, 141 pounds, but I weighed in at 137, 138, so I was a small 140 pounder. I was really small 140, but I campaigned at that way. I fought Jaron Ennis. Kudos to him. Boy can fight. Skills, power, speed, experience. Fought Gary Russell too. Yeah, fought Gary Russell as well. Richardson, Hitchens. The list goes on fighters that I fought in the amateur, but yeah, all great fighters. Yeah, we were talking. Abe and I were talking the other night. Abe was like, yeah, I was fighting out here in Dominican Republic for the fight. Oh, nice. No, not Independence Cup. For the Independence Cup, he's like, me and Adames were in the same weight class, and Adames couldn't make weight, but we were supposed to fight. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I can't believe someone as big as Adames could make. Was it 41? 41. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he couldn't make weight. Yeah, it's a big boy. Yeah, that's a big boy. But it's funny to see like all the guys that he fought with in the amateurs. Everyone's at the level they're at now and stuff.
Wow.
It's cool to see.
Well, Nova got that. He got slickers and he got power, so it makes him fucking difficult to fight. So I mean, it's crazy, exactly. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's funny. I wish it was back in the day. All the best fought the best. They wasn't running. Fucking Hagler fought Leonard. Turns fought. I mean, it was crazy, bro. I mean, I would like to see those type of fights.
Yeah, the 80s were hot for sure. The best for the best.
Yeah.
So we got to give the guy his excellency credit. He's paying his fighters big check.
Yeah.
I mean, so they could fight each other. So he's actually helping boxing in a way.
Yes. Yeah. So you need to be pushing for a winner, man. You need to be pushing for something, bro.
Who are you looking at?
Shit.
Me and Lamont, win or lose, he still has to world champion at 130. So, I would like to get him next. Let's get it on.
Nice. I like that.
So Oshaki doesn't want match, so he's a dub.
Yeah, it's just funny. I live in Houston, so I saw that. I saw that fight. I saw that fight with you and my man.
In shock, yeah.
That pressure, yeah. It was a good fight. It's a good fight. Good fight.
You definitely showed up that night. Tell me, what you thought about the outcome. I haven't even spoke to you since then.
The outcome, of course, I feel like I did enough. to at least get a draw. What cost me was that slip I had in that last round, but that's boxing. These things happen. I can't dwell on it. All I can say a fair shake is to give me a rematch of how close the fight was and what the fans and what the analysts thought. But if he doesn't want to give it to me, there's nothing I can do. Just move on, and go up to the next fighter. So I
was surprised they gave it to you. I was surprised they even forced that. That's gonna be a fight.
They stepped on me. That's and then afterwards he was like, "Wow, he didn't think I was that good." So it's styles makes fighting. People don't understand that. I could look bad with one fighter, but the next fight I could look like a monster, and that's how boxing is. Fighter could beat this fighter, the other fighter could beat that fighter, and that's how it goes. Hopefully, I can get Navarrete or Lamont Roach next.
You and Navarrete? I like that.
Yeah, I've been calling him out for a long time. So let's see if he I have it on text. That he said after he beat Oscar Valdez, he'll give me the opportunity next. So I'm waiting on that call.
Nice. That's
that's the fight you wanted. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I have it on text that he'll give it to me. I have it. I have it on my phone right now. So he said, after he's done with Oscar Valdez, he'll love to share the ring with me.
Didn't they already fight? Those two already fought, right?
I'm waiting.
They fought twice.
Yeah, that Navarrete. Yeah, that's a good fight for you, bro. I'd like to see that.
Phil City, we're gonna go to the fight, my man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, man. Good luck tonight, guys.
I'm about to give me another White Claws and call it a day.
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Man, oh man, this was definitely a great segment. I'm going to be getting to my fight party in just a few because we're going to be going live with everybody. Salute to everybody that sent the donations. Charles Edward Cheese, thank you for the $200. And everyone else that has sent donations, I really appreciate it. Smash that like button, and we're going to be back around 8 o'clock. So don't miss it. Watch party. Mill City Boxing live, baby. We here, all right?
All right, peace out. Peace out.
You already. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, baby. We out.